McGraw-Hill Professional presents 7 Tenets of Taxi Terry. How every employee can create and deliver the ultimate customer experience. Written by Scott Mckain and narrated by Scott Mckain. Dedication. Although all of my previous books have been inscribed by name to a few specific individuals who have made major contributions to and had enormous impacts on my life, this work is simply, sincerely, and quite rightly dedicated to everyone who works hard every day. From my father, who ran a grocery store and drove a truck when I was growing up, to my uncles who climbed poles in blizzards so that lights would stay on for the community. From the single mother cleaning hotel rooms or waiting tables somewhere, to the woman juggling difficult schedules and demanding personalities in an office. From the financial advisor helping clients plan for their future, to the bank teller dealing with every type of person all day long, and from others I've been blessed to encounter in my travels. This book is dedicated to all individuals who bring a passion to their life and the way they make a living. There is a glorious grandeur when a basic task, such as driving a taxi cab, is done in an extraordinary manner. This book is not intended just to show you how to attain that standard for your organization, or even more important, for yourself. It's also written to celebrate the unforgettable individuals who are teaching these profound lessons in a simple style through the way they work and by the way they live. Are you ready for the best audiobook on the customer experience you've ever listened to in your life? You'll understand why this is here very soon. Introduction. I'm just a fill in the blank. Whether on a personal errand or at a professional engagement, it seems that whenever I ask someone, "What do you do?" the answer tends to be, "Well, I'm just a," followed by the title of his or her job. That response has always bothered me intensely for 2 critical reasons. First, what you do isn't what you are. Personally, I may be an author and professional speaker, but I'm also a husband and a stepfather. Depending on when you ask me, I'm also a golfer and a guy who likes to do a lot of other fun stuff. There's a difference between do and are. Sometimes people confuse the two, usually to their detriment. I don't want us starting our experience together in this audiobook with you wondering if I understand that being a taxi driver, for example, doesn't mean that is what you are. I understand that it is the activity you perform as a job. It's your profession. However, I also believe that the way you approach what you do for the job, the do, can affect the type of person you become, the are. And we'll discuss that in greater depth later in this book. It's the second aspect that really rankles me, though. In the vast majority of cases, a person describing what he or she does adds a modifier to the response. Instead of saying, "I'm a bank teller," the answer is, "I'm only a bank teller." Many times the retort isn't, "I'm an insurance professional," but is expressed as, "I'm just an insurance agent." For some reason, many of us feel that we have to disparage, or at least trivialize a bit, our careers. This is especially the case if we find ourselves in a profession or position that we don't believe others find unusual or remarkable. It's hard to imagine a political figure saying, "I'm just our country's representative to the United Nations." A famous driver might exclaim, "I just won the Indianapolis 500. However, he or she definitely would not proclaim, "I'm just the winner of the world's most famous race," unless it was a comment meant to be understood as sarcastic. Let's face it, most of us won't be guzzling milk in Victory Lane or debating diplomats about a sensitive geopolitical crisis in Manhattan. Yet why do so many feel this extraordinary need to downplay something they spend so much time doing? When I was a child, part of the way in which I learned about how government works, or at least is supposed to operate, was from a simple cartoon shown on a program called Schoolhouse Rock. The success of those little videos with their songs and characters continues to this day. The Arlington Heights, Illinois Daily Herald reports that a cast that is 82 members strong, ranging in age from 7 to 15 and hailing from 15 surrounding communities, has created a live production of Schoolhouse Rock and currently performs at a local theater to bring learning home.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?